That knot in your stomach after a shopping spree isn't just guilt, it's a critical warning sign that could sabotage your spending plan. Many dismiss this feeling as a fleeting emotion, but it points to a deeper issue that can disrupt your financial stability. Picture this: you return home with bags full of new items, excitement quickly replaced by regret. Did you really need those shoes? This is merely impulse buying, it's a symptom of something more significant. Guilt often stems from an emotional void. You might think you're treating yourself, but you could be masking feelings of inadequacy or stress. After a tough week, you splurge on a fancy dinner. It feels great initially, but that heaviness returns, reminding you of the fragility of your spending plan. These moments can seem harmless, but they can spiral into a pattern that wreaks havoc on your finances. Each purchase becomes a temporary escape, leading to chaos in your spending plan. Scrolling through social media, you see friends enjoying luxurious vacations, and that voice in your head whispers, "You deserve that too." You book a trip on credit, ignoring the growing balance, and guilt wraps around you like a heavy blanket, trapping you in a cycle of financial missteps. This isn't just about money, it's about understanding your emotions. Each financial misstep adds to a narrative of shame, driving you to spend more. The irony: the very guilt that pushes you to spend is what blocks your path to true financial freedom. What if you could break this cycle? What if you learned to recognize these feelings before they lead to another regretful purchase? Before reaching for that shopping cart, consider redirecting that energy into something productive: a hobby, a workout, or even a simple walk. This isn't just about shedding guilt, it's about transforming your relationship with money. When you see it as a tool rather than a crutch, everything changes. So, the next time that familiar pang hits after a purchase, take a moment to pause and reflect. What's driving your choices? Is it a fleeting thrill or something deeper? Build awareness, and your spending plan will thank you. Remember, it's not just about what you buy, it's about understanding why you buy. Tune into those feelings, they hold the key to transforming your financial mindset. Have you ever felt a twinge of guilt after treating yourself to something you don't really need? You're not alone if this feeling might be quietly undermining your finances. It's easy to dismiss it as a passing emotion, but guilt can deeply influence your spending habits and shift your financial mindset without you even realizing it. Picture this: you've just bought that shiny new gadget. At first, you feel a rush of excitement, but soon guilt creeps in, making you question whether you really needed it. This cycle is more common than you think, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to save effortlessly while others struggle? It's not solely about income or budgeting skills. Guilt can warp our perception of financial choices, often leading us to spend more when we should be saving. Let's consider a scenario. Imagine you are at a restaurant ordering that expensive dish. It's delicious, but as you enjoy each bite, guilt bubbles up, reminding you of the bills waiting for you at home. Instead of savoring the moment, your mind races, and you might impulsively spend on takeout later to treat yourself. What if this guilt-driven cycle impacts not just one meal, but your entire financial situation? You could find yourself trapped in a loop, overspending to compensate for that guilt, which leads to anxiety and regret. It's a vicious cycle that can derail your financial goals without you even noticing. So, what can you do? The first step is awareness. Recognize when guilt influences your decisions. When you feel that tug, pause and ask yourself if that guilt is guiding you toward a healthy choice or just justifying another unnecessary expense. Next, redefine what you truly want versus what you think you should have. It's about finding genuine joy in your purchases rather than filling a void with guilt-driven spending. As you begin to shift your mindset, consider this: how would your finances change if you removed guilt from the equation? Imagine channeling that energy into savings or investments that genuinely excite you. Take a moment to reflect on your spending habits. The hidden truth about guilt might just hold the key to unlocking a healthier financial future. What will you choose to do with that insight? Have you ever felt a twinge of guilt after a shopping spree? That nagging feeling can disrupt even the best financial plans. But here's the thing: guilt isn't just an emotion, it's a hidden force that influences your spending habits in ways you might not even realize. Picture this: you walk into a store, and those shiny items catch your eye. You tell yourself you deserve a little treat. But why do you feel the need to justify that purchase? Many don't realize how guilt can subtly seep into their finances, altering their perspective on money. Let's dive deeper. Imagine you've had a tough week at work. You come home, pour yourself a drink, and start browsing online shopping sites. That urge to reward yourself can lead to a spending spree that empties your wallet before you know it. You are definitely not alone in this cycle, but it's a risky one. Here's the catch: when guilt drives your spending, it clouds your judgment. Says you cry the things you buy don't bring joy, they become fleeting distractions, temporary fixes that leave you feeling emptier than before. Can you see how this emotional tug-of-war might be secretly undermining your financial health? Think about those moments when you swipe your card. Do you really need that new gadget, or are you just trying to escape feelings of disappointment? Your mind might justify the purchase, but your bank account feels the pinch. It's a slippery slope. Now, let's tackle a common misconception. Many believe budgeting is all about restrictions, but what if it's really about understanding yourself? Recognizing how guilt influences your spending can provide valuable insights. This isn't just about cutting back, it's about shifting your mindset. Imagine sitting down with a cup of coffee, reflecting on your purchases. Instead of feeling guilty, what if you approached them with curiosity? Why did you feel the urge to buy that item? What emotional need were you trying to fulfill? This shift in perspective can be enlightening. But here's where it gets tricky. Ignoring these feelings can lead to a chaotic financial situation, trapping you in a cycle of spending and regret. So, how do you break free? The answer lies in being honest with yourself. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment. It's okay to treat yourself